Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Gabriel Agbonlanho will be one of our super pundits. Baba they work with Talk Sports. So Baba come outside, they talk about Arsenal. Not everybody now Arsenal squad depth they talk about. So you can talk say the best thing way Ateta go do now to rest all in big players. Like now is the best time to rest them. You know, so we get Europa League match where they come now. Baba they talk say we don't really need to play all those kind of Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, Odegaard. Rest these guys, all those Saliba. I was in the senior men of the team. Rest them. Play the second kid that you get because we have 2 matches to go. We need just one draw to top the group. So rest all these guys again so that I can focus more on the league because for him, in the season some of the players don't they get burn out and it is so it will be because instead of don't play football before now those who never play football like we the fans we know we really understand. You know what it means running up and down every 3-4 days. Some other people go talk say hey you are a professional now you're supposed to do that but we are still human beings. There's not a lot the body can take before the body go weak, you get. So you know they're very easy. But back when they compare us with all those kind of Man City, you can see Man City are able to go to Champions League and rest some kind of players because people that were second 11 self they as good enough to stay for the first 11. That is why a Man City can lose Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko and Sterling. They no go feel am. No understand? They no go feel am because they get men for the bench. We can still replicate. How many people they buy? They buy Alan, they buy Julian. Even the Julian Alvarez gone, he did for Benjamin and he's as good as Alan. The guys have good die, get. They buy another Akanji, center back. That one just enter. Imagine it's only first level, they play. When a person then buy you, they just buy him. So what's going to happen to the original people who can't there before? For you to know, say both those on the bench in Man City and those in the first level, anybody can be removed, anybody can replace anybody. They are that good. But for us, they're not be the same way. So since we don't have that luxury to choose so many options, we are not spoiled with options to get. So the best thing we will do now to protect our first 11, protect our senior men, all those kind of Thomas Partey, don't bring him in. Don't be do or die match, you get. Just keep them because this we know say Thomas Partey is injury prone. Yes, we want to be playing every 3-4 days. If you can go get injury now, we'll come they cry foul, say hey Thomas Partey don't get injury. So waiting at Bola on the talk, I don't know whether on a reason now. Waiting I think about in perspective to this our squad depth say fine, and I don't get what Man City gets no yawa, but try to protect your big boys. At least in a team, you know the key players, the key actors. Carry them, rest them, so that at least they go rest like 7 days. You know, we say they will play every 3-4 days. They go rest well. Don't play this Nottingham Forest. We don't the jam talk. We don't the make mouth. So away from that, so Ben Jacobs, so be one of our journalists, now CBS journalists. So Baba can talk say Arsenal they send scouts to go watch Weston McKennie when they play for Juventus again. The guy play for Champions League yesterday, because I watched their game. Omo, you know go believe say they knock Juventus. Juventus is coming back now. They are coming to Europa League. That one is Shola is sealed. Their fate is sealed. A whole Juventus is coming, but not be them will go meet ya. Then go play with those who go play for the round of 32. Then if they feel win those people here, they'll come enter round of 16 come meet us. So we will know whether we'll jam them or other people say they come. And if case not taking Barcelona also, in short, they will come because I don't see Barcelona beating Bayern Munich today, safe. You know, possible because Barcelona need to win their next 2 games for them to stand a chance to even come qualify to the next round of the Champions League. So from the look of things, Juve don't buy a ticket to play the Europa League. Barca said they come Europa League. So other heavyweights self they will come from let's say similar self. They come Europa League. This year Europa League go mad go. You go feel like Champions League race to power 2. You go mad because some kind names when they come. You get as it go be. So well, when they watch as they go. But this one we Arsenal they watch Weston McKennie. For me, my opinion about McKennie be say the guy they injury prone. That's why I know too bad one get. Whether I'm mad or somebody even talk say the guy not too good like that to say that me just the hype and he gets well. But just the watch as everything they go share. Our Arsenal don dey set to offer Edu Gaspar, wey be our technical director, a lengthy contract for the job well done, the things wey they do, because he dey liars well with Arteta and Richard Garlick. The 3 of them, they are really doing a wonderful job. And our senior Vina Ivan Kasham, all of them, they really do a marvelous job. If you watch that All or Nothing documentary, I always they give reference because that documentary really opened my eyes to the internal workings at Arsenal, the way things they go. I was really impressed. And I see the way they do meetings, they give updates, they give status updates, all those kind of things. Okay, what are we doing with this player? What are we doing with this player? This player is not feeling fine. This one is that one. Who are we bringing to cover this, to cover that? So now they want to extend the guy contract. It's a very good thing because the guy really they try. Yes, maybe they extend them. Unai Emery don't swap Villarreal to come Aston Villa. So it is right to say welcome to Unai Emery to EPL. This guy our former manager. I don't forget to. So the guy don't come back. So what's he come and swap Villarreal? Because some people feel say Villarreal should be a bigger team. You get so what's he gonna leave Villarreal? Maybe just want to use Aston Villa as a stepping block. Come Aston Villa, do well, then a big club, maybe in the top 6, so come invite him. So yeah, come and be our manager. Maybe that's his plan. I don't really know. So more just the same because people they feel say with the players way Aston Villa, Aston Villa say get some kind of decent players. And they believe say they need a right manager to bring them to unlock their potential again. So this one Unai Emery don't come. And Unai Emery is a senior man for world football. Now Baba Europa League they call him. So well, but they see the things we go do for Aston Villa. About the Sun sef don come outside, they let us know say Arsenal they willing to do anything to sign Sergej Milinkovic of Lazio. Arsenal really need this guy because for this season alone, the guy don't score like 4 goals, make 7 assists. The guy na midfield maestro is very good. Last season, that the transfer window will be one signer, but Lazio can place like 65 to 68 million euros. See now they go take if anybody want him, now the amount you go fit pay to carry him. But Arsenal they really say okay, the valuation what they see for the guy say he's supposed to pass like £50 million or 50 million euros. 50 million pounds, that is like maybe 60 million euros. But as they no green, as they come back, you get they come free the guy. That's why they can't go to pursue Douglas Luiz. We no come later work. But now at the year say Arsenal won't offer them Albert Sambi Lokonga. Can still offer them £52.5 million to make them take. And this is a take it or leave it offer. You get no negotiation. If you don't want it, you feel it. We can't go look for another person. So I never know whether Lazio will really accept because themselves they're willing to sell, but they won't sell at the right valuation because Serie A gone. There's no sparks in Serie A. So whether the guy will come EPL, come help Arsenal do something because I think I know say by January we need to strengthen because all this squad depth, everybody they talk. It a ring for an ear because you know say if we won't end up for Champions League places, we still need cover in some positions. We still need internal additions. We need more people to come in and join us and help us achieve our aim. At least a second, third finish. That's what me I'm seeing for Arsenal this season. Second or third. That's what me I'm seeing because you see all those kind of Liverpool, they'll still get a late push. Remember last season, after like 9-10 games, we did like 9th or 10th for position. At the end of the day, we finished 5th because of our late push. We tried, drag. You see all those kind of Chelsea now, we know they're in top form now. So this kind of Manchester United, see Spurs, you see Liverpool, they will still have a late push. They don't suffer, they are suffer. They don't they bear small. We now come back so we don't enter our suffering patch. We won't let that suffering patch extend for too long. Let's come back to winning ways and start kicking off because all the gap all these people, if care is not taken, they will start to close all this gap again. We cannot let Europa League cloud our judgments to confuse us, to can't derail the success what they get for the EPL. So January is fast approaching because by that kind November 20 or thereabouts, World Cup will start. Before you know, December ending, World Cup don't end. December 26 we'll come back, resume, come play against West Ham. After West Ham, they play Brighton. You get so by then January don't reach. Before you know, January don't open. So we just buy. Don't rush for this transfer. Buy for Viviera, buy some type of people. January don't waste time. Start writing down your targets. Once they don't open the window, back. Buy who you want buy. Make them acclimatize. Get kick off. Get so that by the end of the season we'll know say okay yes. We're in the top 4. All those songs when they sing say we've got Super Mikateta, he knows what we want and his champions taking us to Champions League. Let it come to fulfillment. Get more achieve that aim and once you achieve that, wow, I feel cry. Andy Murray himself will be one of the super athletes for table tennis. Himself don't come as I talk say he go play one game for Basel. So he call it Roger Federer say he get one nigga waiting for this place. You see they are a senior man athletes for world football. Now Granit Xhaka na their home be this now. So get say him be Arsenal fan and he love that Granit Xhaka. See Granit Xhaka even score for the weekend where they play. So I say he really love the guy again. Just he spoke highly of Granit Xhaka, saying like the guy. Now the first time we call it, let everybody know say himself now Arsenal fan. nobody knew before. So well, at least we welcome him to our Arsenal fold. So a good thing. Okay, one of our super supporters, our community members, what they call Big Sam from Ireland, Dublin. Baba don't send us 10k. So Baba says, CHUKS, send me your Azar. Baba called me yesterday, says, CHUKS, you're doing a good job. Send me your Azar so I can bless you for everything we do. So as me and Baba they talk, now we talk because they talk normal, so we talk everything. I can't even run one idea giver. So okay, so we want start to receive phone call for the show. I think I even drop an answer. So our plan, like all this money we see people they bless us with. First of all, may God replenish your pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. And you always see money to bless us. Now all these pockets of money that I see people sending us 3k, 2k, 10k, 20k, all these things. Nobody say I just use the money go they flex, go they throw more. I've been keeping all this money. Like there's an idea which just resonates on my head, since it's not everybody in this community now the tech savvy. Not everybody sabi how to join live, all those kinds of things. So I can't say, how do I make it easy for everybody to join our broadcast? So I can't do my research. I can't find and say you get one device that they call monocaster light. It's like a mixer you get. So now podcasters, professional podcasters, now they use them when they go live. So this device, it will help us to receive phone call for our broadcast. Anytime we did live like this, our community members can call in just like a radio show, just like a TV show. So I want to make we get that TV and radio vibe. So people can call in, just say, hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, my name is Chamaka, I'm calling from Dublin. And my name is Okonko, I'm calling from Dubai. Or my name is CHUKS, I'm calling from Nigeria. All those kind of vibes you get. So people can actually call in. We need to get this monocaster device, and after I get it, I'll need to get a new phone for this calling especially, and a line for this calling especially, so that people can be able to call in. As in, it will bring a new vibe to our broadcast. Don't be say every time me and them Baba Sato go to talk. Even though we are talking and we can't add people on the show, then people can call in and add their own input. Those way they comments go to comments. Those way they call go to call. It go to very it's written and think about all these ideas we want run. And after these projects now, because some people don't even know, say in our phone we did they shoot our videos. I'm using a Techno Power 4 Pro. Now what I thought they shoot since 2020. God just bless me, say I'm a professional video editor, so I don't pay anybody to edit my videos. After studying mass comm, I still learn video editing. I don't edit since 2020, you get. So all my videos I shoot them with my phone and I edit them. I do everything myself, shooting, posts, everything. I just edit them. It come out well the way I want them. So if I don't tell you, you know go know. Send a phone, I think they shoot. So now so it just be. So one day in the future, I will come releasing the project. So okay, I want to buy professional camera, but for now, we never need camera for now. But they run the phone. So once I get this device, in the next 2-3 weeks, I go try go buy the device. So by the grace of God, everything will go fine. So everybody will send us money. We say may God replenish in our pocket in Jesus' name and inshallah. Now that'll be the real MVP that get out. Our Emmanuel Petit said, don't come outside the talk, say Arsenal. So squad depth now one of the things if it cost Arsenal their progress, if it cost Arsenal their success, you get. So waiting Arteta need to do now and say make you know they too reliant on people like maybe Odegaard, maybe like Saka, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. Don't be too reliant on these guys. Make sure you buy players in January. So you know, January is fast approaching, because if we are complaining of squad depth now, there's nothing the team can actually do now. Even though Arteta don't talk, say all of them when they talk squad depth. She been at the same players who you start the league now. We don't day where we day again. So fine, we acknowledge that the players need to rest. They are not robots, because our first 11, like what Petit they talk, our first 11 is good enough to beat anybody. But what happens when they start getting injured? You get, that is when you realize that you don't have adequate people on the bench who can't take their place. That is the bone of contention. That's the $1 million question. Is Arsenal going to sign and recruit players in January? Now what Petit they hope for, and what myself they hope for, and I know say when I self now join for the hope people. Now they hope for them also say by January we could not do the mistake we make for the previous January. But we'll make sure we sign. Okay, look at Arsenal now where they say squad depth. Tottenham Hotspur we sign like 7 or 8 players. The same players pass us now. You just sign Perisic, this one, that one, that. Kulusevski get injury, Richarlison get injury. Wetin comes up? Nobody from bench can come in for you to know say this squad dey will not be only us e affect everybody. That is why Tottenham Hotspur are suffering presently. That is the same reason why Liverpool are suffering presently. Liverpool, they get injuries and suspensions. They no can get. Imagine a James Milner going to play fullback. For you to know that they don't even have adequate fullback cover. You get. So this squad depth, come on, everybody affects, because if not be from burnout, it's going to come from suspension. If not be from suspension, it's going to come from injury. So let's see how things go. I just hope say by January we will correct all these anomalies ready for Arsenal. Our even Kevin Campbell said maybe one of our super journalists and one of the former Arsenal players. But they come outside the talk say make Arsenal go sign Marcus Rashford. Say the guy go fit in with the way Arsenal they play. Say Marcus Rashford is very devastating when it comes to counter-attacking football. Say the guy did very good. But whether Arsenal go heed in advice, come go sign the guy, that's another thing where we don't really know. Well, we'll just watch. Now, what do you think about Rashford? That's not signing Rashford. About Ryan Yates, will be the captain of Nottingham Forest. They'll come outside again. But back on the talk, say almost saying they wish say this Arsenal game they feel push them as in fast, maybe the thing come quicker. Say no feel wait, they can't wait to play Arsenal. You know what they give them this belief? They believe say as long as they feel beat Liverpool, say they feel knock anybody. And they believe when they believe. You can't even talk say they know say on paper they be underdogs. Say that they go for the Emirates, they are the underdog. Everybody expects Arsenal to beat them, right? You get, but say they go shock everybody. So within them, they know say they are too much of a match for Arsenal. This now the right in the same way we talk at the Kotamo. I waiting talk say we are too much of a match for us. Say they pass us, get. Say they come Emirates and they go let us know. Say they go knock us. Well, me I just dey pray make we rest some players against that PSV match, get, so that players go dey fresh to play these people. Make we put them for their place. Then they know say we don't even support them. They don't suppose say they talk about Arsenal, but they talk about Nottingham Forest. Not to talk of say Nottingham Forest will come beat Arsenal. Like on paper, who are you? Even the bookmakers they give you 14 odds. Say now you go take beat Arsenal. They give Arsenal 1.23. Who are you now? Who are you? If you did too good, they're going to give you 14 odds. They're going to call you giant killers, giant slayers. The buga, they enter on our head. Don't worry now. They come, the day they come. And on that day, I don't even know who this guy be before. And just all this nonsense, all this okay man, not to talk nonsense. All this dust in the yarn. I would see just the make me the hear a name. Who be Ryan Yates now? Who are you in the scheme of things now? I don't even know you. So away from that, Glenn Johnson, maybe one of our super pundits now, but back on the comment side, they talk say, you see this Arsenal, say if Arsenal no gets injury, if Arsenal no get suspension, they will go a very long way. You get, so the only thing when they see we go crumble Arsenal maybe by January, you get, after the World Cup, you get, now maybe injuries, you get. So once they don't get injuries, the way Liverpool they suffer from injuries, the way Spurs they suffer from injuries, that time that Arsenal feel go crumble. But if them no get injury, nothing will happen to this Arsenal. Someone just they pray, Mono get injury, all those kind of Thomas Partey there, all those kind of Gabriel Jesus, all those kind of Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, but they don't go get injury again because that time now we can't say true, you know get squad. I'm going to do this don't come aside for the media setting when they talk about Arteta. So he call the talk say, you don't really do this guy anything, so you don't do Arteta anything. No be that way hold Neil Mopay for neck. Now it cost the relationship between him with Arteta. Say you just be say Arteta no bad in style and himself they no flow where he gets. And that is why they can't get that misunderstanding. Say Unai Emery playing like 53 times. He play very well for Unai Emery, but for Arteta no just bad one. That's why he come out say no bad blood. Say na normal. Say some coach they like some kind of certain players, other coaches they like some kind of certain players. And as a young boy, say he won't play football. That is why he come out for Arsenal because no one just stay there, can't stay for bench. After all, Arteta don't ban him. Arteta no bad in flow. But from Arteta point of view, I think that the reason say this guy they too stubborn. He gets, you know the using your polo. I go the old player for neck. You won't kill him. All the time the guy say you they earn more money than him. So all those things what Arteta say, Arteta say no, you are not the right person in our dressing room because Arteta wants a perfect dressing room. Like what's in the talk now say this dressing room is one of the best he has ever seen. So if you don't watch yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Nagema.